Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Stoneblock 2. If you recall, on the last episode we did a few things. I actually decided to go ahead and I wanted an automatic source of wood and food in the form of apples and just sticks. So I went ahead and I made a bonsai plant, threw it on here, a hopping bonsai plant, just so we could get an automatic source of wood so I don't have to keep chopping down trees. Also made a crucible, a couple of oak crucibles so we can get some water, and I made a bunch of sieves so we can sift through all of our materials, our gravel, our dirt, and whatnot, to get new, different kinds of items that we're looking for, like ores. But what I was thinking about in this next episode, there's a couple other things we need to do. One easier way that it might be easier for us to get the materials that we need to go through and sift through this stuff is let's maybe try to see if we can get to the mining dimension. And if I recall, that's actually one of the next things that we can do on our quest book. Also, I was thinking maybe trying to get just a mob farm going. We get one of those going, I can get some different materials that we definitely need for now. So I might start with that. And actually, first of all, before I forget, a bunch of apples here. I'll take the ultimate furnace, and I forgot that I don't have to just keep eating these apples. There's a much better way to get much more food and saturation out of it, and that's by cooking the apples and turning them into cooked apples. So this way, you can actually munch on these, and look at that, much better now. Now I can actually heal my health, missing health there. I'm going to take the Invar hammer that we had. It's almost gone, but we'll just use it to kind of make a nice little tunnel here. And if I recall correctly, in order to make a mob farm, it needs to be, I think, 24 blocks away from our home base, or where we normally are. So let's just count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, already lost that. So that was 9. Just need to remember that. Let's take, I think I can just take cobblestone maybe and create another hammer. Oh, guess not. Maybe I need iron or something. That's okay. Even if I can't actually do it like this in a 3x3 grid like that, we'll just keep going like this. This will be fine. Even if it destroys my OCD because I hate looking at this. It's 11, 12, 13, and once I'm done with this, I will be right back. Alright, let me prepare this room, and then when it's all set, I'll be right back to show you the new and improved mob farm room. Alright, and we are back. The mob spawning room is finally complete. Take a look here. I ended up putting cobblestone slabs all along the floor. This helps it so we can actually reach if we have to hit the mobs. And also, the added bonus is, in case the torches in this room all go out for whatever reason, if I forget to take them out and forget to put them back, they can't spawn, as in mobs can't spawn on top of a slab. So this also mob-proofs the room outside of the little spawning area right here. So we're going to test this out and see if this works. I'm going to just run all the way back to my original room I'm in. I'm going to sit here for a second. Oh, and I think I see on the map we already have a visitor. Let's see who we get. And looks like it's a skeleton. All right, Mr. Skeleton. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Before I do anything else, I just need to take something as payment, as in your life. Wonderful. Let's see what we got. Got arrows, bones, and got an uncommon loot crate. Actually, I already tested it just to make sure this worked, and I previously got a common loot crate, but now I got a common and an uncommon loot crate. Very cool. Also, just wanted to show you guys, in the time when I was doing this, I had to use the pickaxe, the stone pickaxe that I had, and it broke a few times. So what I decided to do was actually make a few of these stone sharpening kits. So basically, all I did was I went to the stencil table and I threw a blank pattern in, and I clicked on the sharpening kit item for the stencil, and I'll show you it right. I think this is it right here. Perfect. And all you gotta do is you throw the sharpening kit pattern in. In this case, since we're using a stone pickaxe, I just threw cobblestone in. grabbed a few of these, and now this way we actually have some nice little sharpening kits. And basically what the sharpening kits do is, instead of having me just keep running back and forth to continuously keep fixing the stone pickaxe when it breaks, all I gotta do is take the stone pickaxe, throw it in here. I'll take the sharpening kit just for test purposes. I'll show you. It'll make a nice, fully, no matter where it is, a nice fully healed pickaxe. So very, very useful. I think what we also now want to do, let me just dump all the cobblestone I have. And you know what? I think I have the cobblestone generator. Yeah, I'm just going to throw it in here with the rest of the cobblestone. Get rid of the excess materials that I have. And let's see about the common loot crate and these loot crates and see how this works. I can't remember exactly how this works. I think this is basically the Stoneblock 2's reaction, or not reaction, or upgrade, or other way to do... essentially, what it does, it replaces the loot bags that you'd find in, for example, like Sky Factory. So let's see how this works. Beautiful. Just right-click it, and we've got some wheat and a stone wand. Excellent. And let's see what's in our uncommon loot crate. Storage upgrades, perfect for our drawers, and parrot bait. Ooh, parrot bait, okay. Wonder if we'll actually ever use that, if I'll ever have a chance to find a parrot, but very cool stuff. Very cool stuff to begin. And you know what, let me take the wheat and wonder, can I turn it into, is there a way to turn this into seed so I can actually start a farm? Let's see. Oh, yes, there is. Take 2 of these and I'll make 1 seed with it. Let's take some dirt, and I'll just kind of start a little farm going here. This will be a lot of fun. Let's take a few of these gravels. Take about 8 of them. Oh, we need that stone hammer, and then let's vein mine this, and we've got 8 dirt. Beautiful. Huh. Wonder what I should do. Where I should put this. First things first. Let's get rid of the tree. We don't need you right now. We have an automated way of of getting our oak now, so we don't exactly need you. There we go. Got some nice items here too, and also let's check in on this. Look at that! Oh my god! See, I don't have to do anything, and we've already gotten a stack of oak wood this whole time. Sticks, apples as an extra source of food. It's awesome. This is like so great. I don't have to do anything. I actually put in our chest here because this is where the second bonsai plant is going to go. I'm thinking of maybe throwing in an actual apple tree so we can try to get apples a little bit quicker. But if I do this right and we actually get a farm going, we might not even need that. We might not even need to keep eating apples. There might be a nice, easier way to get a sustainable source of food. So I'm going to clear out some space. Let's go back in this direction. Let's clear some space out here for another room. This one doesn't need to be as far away. Okay. I'm gonna just hollow out this room right here. I'll be right back, and I'll show you what our new farm room is gonna look like. Alright, and the room is finished, so take a look. I made a little area right here to kind of cordon off, just to specifically grow some wheat, just so we can have a constant source of food going, besides the apples. I know the apples were great, but I want some just any other type of food. I think I'm kind of getting sick of eating all these cooked apples. And on the other side, what I ended up doing was I actually started taking all the water sources that I had and just created an infinite water source right here, just so I don't have to keep going back and forth and making more water, just so we actually have a nice little renewable source of water. And it's a nice little pond here. I could probably make it a little bit bigger sometime in the future, but hey, this is fun the way it is. And now we've got water forever, so this is so awesome. So I'm going to just let everything run in here. I think what we should probably try to do next is try to get to the mining dimension. Now, the mining dimension is basically going to be what takes us to the next level. It's going to be what gets us the ability to actually get tons of more ores, tons of more materials, tons of just everything that we're going to need, and it's going to do it in such a way that it's really going to speed up our progress here. So I'm going to decide, I need to decide where I want to throw our access to the mining dimension. Honestly, I kind of like the idea of just having it in this room, so if I need to keep going back and forth, I can just keep running to it. So I'm gonna, or maybe not even in this room, just in this vicinity. I don't want to put it too far away from here, just so I can keep running back and forth. So you know what? Let's keep getting use out of this room. Let's also upgrade it a bit, and by upgrade it, I mean let's put a giant hole in the ceiling. So I think what I might need in order to keep getting up, back, and forth is I think I'm gonna need tons of sticks. I'm gonna need a ton of ladders to get up. This is going to be definitely a huge doozy. Let's see. I don't know how many I'm going to need, so I might as well just make a full stack. Oak planks. Just make a ton of sticks. I don't even like. This is a lot of sticks. This is going to make a lot of ladders, but I can't remember if this is going to make enough or not. So better be safe than sorry, because we have an infinite source of this now. Let's just make as many as possible. Oh, whoops. Come on. There we go. Make a few more ladders. Let's see how this goes. Because I can't exactly remember. Maybe our quest book will give us an idea. Let's see. It looks like it's not going to tell us exactly where, but we'll know. We'll know when we hit it. It's gonna be very different. If you've never seen exactly how you get up there, it might confuse you. Oh, and I forgot the ladders are so fast in this when you just look up. This is going to be so easy getting back and forth, so this is nice. Just in case, I'm getting freaked out now that when I'm coming back down, if I come back down too quickly, do you come back down quickly? And as long as I stay in the ladder, I should be fine. But just in case, let me make it kind of like an elevator, just so I can't die from it. Okay, that should be okay. So let's... Oh, I gotta get used to this. Let's do this and keep digging up until we find what we're looking for, and you will definitely know once we find it. All right, after all of that mining, wow, 250 is the Y. This is ridiculous. I forgot how high up this was. We finally hit bedrock. Yeah, you're probably wondering, what the heck? Why is there a piece of bedrock up on in the ceiling? That's because that is our ticket to get to the mine dimension. I accidentally just hit it and went through it, so I'm going to try that again. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, well, we start literally in this little box here, and we're going to have to mine our way out of it. So just remember, or when you're here, remember that the little piece of cobblestone here is where you need to break to get back to essentially your home base again. This will literally, if I break this and then just go down to where that coal is, I don't know why there's coal there, but in this case it's just coal, we will go back home. But in this case, we want to explore. We need to find out what the heck is going on here. We need to get some nice, cool stuff. And by cool stuff, I mean I would just like some tons of iron, just so we can actually make a hammer and get through this place much quicker and find a ton of more stuff. It'd be really nice if we could find something like redstone or diamonds, but for now, I will settle with just good old plain iron. Iron is what we're looking for. And you know what? Maybe if we find some... Oh, gotta fix our stone pickaxe with the sharpening kit. And you know, maybe even if we find some like dirt, like we did just right here, and other stuff like gravel, we will take that as well, because that will definitely help us in our sifting efforts to get new materials. Now we've got tons of other access to other things like that we didn't have before, like diorite, andesite, granite, all that good stuff is now here, because as you remember in the actual overworld, aka just stone world, there is nothing but stone there. Oh, and here we go. Finally, we have found some iron, a nice little iron vein here, and this is going to be hugely helpful for us. Now I can actually go and smelt this and make us a nice little hammer, and we can get through this area and clear out much larger swaths of land much quicker. Let's see. Oh yeah, this needs a diamond level pickaxe, so I'm not going to grab the silver there. But how much iron do we have? We got about 6. Not bad at all. I don't have to travel all the way back, so let's try to make a little temporary base right here. Something that will just be a little, base camp when we're not back at home. Let's make another crafting table here. Make a furnace. Or not furnace, a chest I should say first. And then a furnace. Here we go. Throw a nice little cobblestone chest there. And I'll make a second one too. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll just hit the remaining cobblestone and we'll just make us a nice little furnace. There we go. And now we've got a double chest and a furnace. Let's take the furnace, throw in some more iron. I actually took earlier some coal. I just threw it into the crafting grid and I got tiny coal. I think that gave me also a book for, which was it? It's actually additions. That's what it is. Another book for actually additions, which is very cool. And that's something we will take a look at later or in another episode. But for now, let's clear this area out and we'll wait for our iron to smelt. I'll go over here and, you know what? Let's grab a little bit of this dirt. The dirt, as we can be able to tell, that's so hard to come by, and now we no longer have a dirt shortage. We no longer have to keep resorting to breaking cobblestone with a hammer, and then breaking it and turning into gravel, and then turning that into dirt. We now have a nice little source here, and then, oh, whoops. Oh, whoopsie. I messed up, so let's go back. If I can reach it. Whoopsie. So definitely don't do that again. I imagine I'm gonna... Yeah. Okay. Let's fill this in. Let's definitely fill this in because I don't want to make that same mistake again. It's a shame because there's definitely some it's cobblestone everywhere. There's some redstone there, which I think I might be able to grab because I think it's, if I go there, let me just test something out. I think if I fall right here, I should be good, right? Yes. Okay, so let's look at this redstone. Oh, once the iron is done smelting, which I think it is. It looks like. Yes, and let's take this and make some more tiny coal. This is pretty useful. But 5 should be enough to just make us. Actually, we have 7. I forgot we had 2 others, and we'll take that and just make us a nice little iron hammer. And this is different from if we made this kind of hammer here, the stone one that I have, because that's one where you would turn something into something else, like cobblestone into gravel and whatnot. In this case, this is just a plain old hammer that's going to break blocks, but instead it's just like the Invar one earlier. It's just going to break it like this, a nice 3x3 area like that, and that's going to help us tremendously when we're trying to get through here and get tons of more, whoops, didn't want to fall through there, resources. So, maybe I wonder, no, I don't think I'm going to be able to get this redstone here, because if I destroy it, it's just going to fall below. So, we're just going to plug this up. Either way, I got 14 redstone, which is very nice, and we got some more here, so definitely not a bust. And look at that, already more iron. Great start, because I was afraid it's going to take a while before we found our next little bit of iron. But we're finding tons of iron and tons of redstone, because we're going to need tons of each of these materials if we're going to want to actually do something. If I recall, here's fine, right? Yep, here it's fine. I still gotta, I always forget. You gotta get used to it here. It's, world is very different and something kind of crazy. If I go like this, but it's here, I think I can't get it, right? Yeah, it's here. 1 down. Yeah, 2 down. Okay, not good. Nope, don't fall down there. Perfect. We got it. We got it. We have our ways of of getting the materials that we need. So let's grab some more. And you know what I'm going to do, instead of just grabbing all of this redstone, well, I will just grab all this redstone. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. Okay. Oh, one more time. So, uh-oh. I think I hear some skeletons. Not good, not good. So you know what, also, just so we stop having that problem, I'm going to start breaking a little bit higher. Let's try to get a little bit higher to a higher Y coordinate, because don't want that to keep happening. That's going to get pretty annoying if that just keeps constantly happening. You know, while I'm here, let's just smelt a little more. Oh, no, not that. I don't want to smelt coal. I actually don't remember what happens if I smelt coal. Either way, I don't want it. Let's smelt the iron instead. Okay, let's break through here. Keep going here and see if we can get some other goodies. The skeleton sounds pretty close. I wonder... Oh, yeah, there is the map right here. Let's see if I can get... There's my sword. Let's make a few more torches. I don't want to run out of that here. Hey, buddy, I can hear you. I know you're somewhere here. Or are they above us? Ugh. Okay, whatever. For now, we'll just keep digging in this direction. Oh, we don't need to find we don't need to find the skeleton here. We can leave him in peace. I'm gonna just quickly throw all the stuff we've been getting so far, aka all this cobblestone, into this chest just so we don't have to deal with it anymore. Yeah, that would be nice. Alright, let's throw this up here. Let's keep going. And you know what, before we do that, because I'm probably gonna run out of the hammer before then, more of this tiny coal. Get a few of these actually going. There we go. Then let's make us another hammer, because we're definitely going to need it. I'm not going to get any armor yet because I don't foresee, or I should say, I don't intend on us running into any mobs anytime soon. Even if we can hear them, we'll just steer clear of them as long as possible. And it looks like in the direction I'm going... Oh, look at that. Dimensional shards. Oof, that's awesome. That is so cool. Let's munch on this apple, and let's get some more of this. You know what? Let's take a look quickly and see if we can find diamond. If I recall, actually, I can't remember in this mining dimension exactly the coordinates for it. World Gen, here we go. So it looks like it is most common at about Y7? Y7, okay. Y7 looks like the highest point, so let's go up a little bit higher. Oh, got our first emerald. Oof, that's very nice. And we now found some gold here. Great, let's grab a little bit of that. And now, because I'm so paranoid, I'm gonna fill this hole in. I don't think you can blame me with for being this paranoid. I don't want to keep falling through the world. Alright, well, we ended up finding a ton of really cool stuff. Let's take a look and see what we got. A stack and a half, it looks like, of some redstone. 2 resonating redstone crystals. We ended up finding 16 dimensional shards from RF tools. Awesome. 2 emeralds. 14 lapis lazuli. Some black quartz ore. Some gold ore. And what I am just the most happy about is 28 iron, because iron never runs out of style. You're always going to need iron, and 28 of it is going to be hugely useful. For now, I'm going to go back to our home. Geronimo! Alright, and now let's actually, I'm going to show you guys how quickly this elevator, I'm calling this an elevator because of how quick this goes, this ladder, which is an elevator, so watch this. This is so cool, because what I kind of love about is, depending on the direction you start looking in, it'll actually change the direction that you are going. So if I'm looking down, I go down. If I look up, I'm going to start speeding up, back up to the top. But this is so cool. I mean, it would have been so tedious if if I had to actually climb up that like a vanilla Minecraft ladder. That would have sucked, and how long that would have taken. Let's see, do we have any mobs over here? Doesn't look like any mobs have spawned since I left, so we'll come back and check on that later. But I think this has been a pretty awesome episode of us advancing and getting some cool stuff. And you know what? Actually, gotta check the quest book. I forgot. We gotta get our reward. Let's see what we have here. 2 void metal ingots from Thaumcraft. Oh, that's so exciting. When we actually start getting into Thaumcraft, that is going to be very useful. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Stoneblock 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, definitely give it a like. It helps me out a ton. If you want to see more content like this, Minecraft, any other mods, or just similar games, definitely subscribe because there's a lot more on the way. My name is Zom. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Stoneblock 2, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.